Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ryan Wu. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go? Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Just missed. One out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Kelly just threw that fastball fire elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there, not much to it, and I'm sure she'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
There you go. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. 2 out, space is empty. Judge rips that one. Sizing this one up. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Cincinnati. And today's starter, Chris Sale.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first. In now for the Reds, number 22. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH.
He consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity's been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now Stan Musial. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Up the middle. Over to first. That's the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Leading off, number 73.
Number 73.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Berg. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
2 down, base is empty. Next is switch hitting first baseman. In the air, left field, down the line. Harris makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Falling behind 2-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And a foul ball. Sale with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Bench. That's outside. And now 3 balls and a strike.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One gone, runner at first. Jaron Duran, the next to hit for the Reds. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one catches the zone. 1-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Here's the left fielder. 2 outs. Foul ball there. Goes down looking. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Kicks and deals. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here comes Max Muncy. That one fouled off. And that one misses up and in. Ball 2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those. If you
swung on, belted. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. His 17th of the year, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Yeah, the batter now, number 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Joe Morgan steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaching for it, makes the catch. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. And it's 2-0 Dodgers. Back after this on the show. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, number 9. That one almost got him. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here's the Reds' leadoff hitter. She's a hitter who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this player hits for contact, so she delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on her, she's still very comfortable because she has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. She's a threat deep into the count as well.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Tunneled that pitch, thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when she recognized it, it was just too late.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, start of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a swing and a miss.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2 and 2.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Good eye right there.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Now batting, number 0.
And now the first baseman. 2 outs. And that one hammered. That's back there. Forget it. A monster shot to right. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
She's so good at getting her arms extended, and that's exactly what she did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but she doesn't allow her wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Manny Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one the other way, and foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, now number 86. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hot shot to third. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stan Musial digs in now. One down, base is empty. Musial working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Pitch misses there. Full count, 3-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On its way. That one is gone. And they're on the board. It's 4-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, the batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So with one down, it'll bring up. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 18th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Stepping in, Johnny Bench. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And delivers outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Sale ready. Fouled off to the right. Bench over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Down the left fielder. The 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ball to strike.
Hey.
Next offering is outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
Oh.
Nicely done for the out.
Now batting number 3.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Pitch is in the dirt. 3-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Musial puts it away, and there are 2 outs.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, number 9. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The 1-1 is fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Now here's the Reds leadoff hitter. Swings through that one out in front that time.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swings and misses, struck her out.
Well, I'm not sure what she was waiting on right there. She got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that she was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters, pitching on the road.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Manuel Rodriguez takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Give me any task and I ace it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Tatis going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, right fielder,
Aaron Judge at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now the center fielder. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held up. Judge, the runner at second with 1 away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
This one smashed down the right field line. And foul ball. On the ground, right side, Duran. The throw to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Reds 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Randy Rodriguez.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Number 86, getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Action in the
2
pen
strikes.
down there. Robert Garcia, the left-hander, up and throwing. Maton also getting ready. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And there's 1 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Swung on, popped up left side. Has a beat on it. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Reds down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, number 0. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting,
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got her to chase on the 2-strike count, but she wasn't fooled. She hit that ball really well.
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Next pitch misses way outside. Fouled off. He was late. Two now. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him. Here comes Max Muncy. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Moved to first, and she's back in safely. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Towards first. There's one. Out. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Reds 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And here is Jarren Duran. The Dodgers holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Sliced hard but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Morgan on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now the left fielder. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dennis Santana.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Number 3.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman Joe Morgan.
And now here is Joe Morgan. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And the batter will be the shortstop. The 1-1. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is fouled back.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Sizes this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Just missed.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations. Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really...
Oh, great grab on the dive. And they get the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Garcia.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's the center fielder.
For the Reds, center fielder, number 9.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here's the Reds leadoff hitter. The changeup missing. 2-1. And that's too high.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The tying run at the plate. Rip towards third. Muncy to second. Throw to first, but she beat it.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with their speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really...
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now, number 86. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Down the line, and it's foul. Three-two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Lee.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
gadget flow, I just had to let you know.
The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Tatis under this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 0.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Alex Vesia getting loose out there. Mantiply also throwing. Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying into the top deck and out of here. Home run. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
One out, base is empty. Manny Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a breaking ball misses outside. Slider for a strike. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And the next pitch is way outside.
The count is full.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one is lifted in the air. As this one sized up, and there's one down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Just missed.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
2 strikes.
Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Judge is there. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
So it's their last chance in this one. Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Reds. The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Iglesias is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home.